All right, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking just really quickly about how to order numbers. In order to put numbers in order from least to greatest or to compare them using words like greater than or less than, you're going to have to know how to look at numbers and figure out which place value and how much each digit is worth. So let's look at some together. Looking at the first ones, I have the numbers 45, 35, and 30. Okay, looking at those, if you think about your tens place, well, how many tens are in this number? 4 tens, very good. What about this middle number? 3 tens, 30, 3 tens. What about this one? 3 tens. Now, I know that 3 tens is less than 4 tens, so I know that these two numbers are the ones I need to be looking at closely. Now, I need to look at the ones place. I have a 5 and I have a 0 in this one, right? So I have a 5 here and a 0 here. Which one would come first? 30. Very good. Which one would come next? 35. And that tells us that 45, since there were 4 tens in it, this one would be the greatest number. What would be the least number out of those 3 numbers? It would be the number 30. Very good. Okay, let's look at another set. I have the numbers. Read them with me. I have 99, 98, and 89. Oh, this could be kind of tricky, right? These two, because it's just they've taken the 2 digits and they flipped them. But does that mean they're the same? No way. That means there's a big difference. Let's look at that. So in this one, there are 90 or 9 tens. This one, 90, 9 tens. And what about this one? 80. There are 8 tens in that, right? So if we have 8 tens and we have 9 tens in the other ones, which one's bigger? Yeah, well, we know the 9 tens are, right? So we know that the smallest one is 89 because there are only 8 tens in that one. What about the other ones? 98 and then 99 because your ones, you would look at your ones place. Good job. Let's do another one. Here we go. Read these numbers with me. The numbers you're going to see are starting to get higher. We're getting into 3-digit numbers. So count them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If you remember, I've told you before that no matter how big the number gets, it's always going to be made up of the digits 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So here, a 2, 0, 0, a 1, 8, 9, and a 2, 0, 3. Those are the digits. Where you put them in the order that they're in, that tells us the value, how much they're worth. So let's look at this. Ready? 200. Let's look at this one. 189. 203. Okay. Would we start at the ones place or would we want to start at the largest place to put them in order? We would want to start at the largest place value. We'd want to start at the hundreds. So if this one has 200, this one has 100, this one has 200, we know the smallest number is what? 189, right? That's the smallest one. Which one would come next though? They both have 200s. So it would be 203 or 200 and 200 and then 203. Very good. Very good. All right, let's do another one. Here we go. Read the numbers with me. Here's 200 or 324, 310, 303. Wow, they all have 300s. So then we're going to look at our tens place. How many tens are here in this number? That's right. There's a 0 in the tens place. How many are here? There's a 1 in the tens place. And here, there's a 2 in the tens place, right? So I want us to think about that. The smallest number would be 303, 310, then 324. Very good. I hope you had that already in your head. All right, let's look at these. Ready? Numbers are getting bigger. I told you. You're ready for them, though. 438. What about this one? 420. What about this one? 419. Now they all have 400s. So if they all have 400s, we're looking in the tens place and the ones place. So if we ignored this, it's like we're comparing 38, 20, and 19. Which one's the smallest? 419 would come first. 420 would come next. 438 would come last. Very good. Okay, our last one for today. Look at those hundreds places, write it down. You can even pause the video and take a minute just to write it down and see if you can get it right before we discuss it together. So, okay, let's look at it. I hope you noticed that they all had different hundreds today. So the smallest one was the 239, right? And then we had 543, and then we had 678. So 200 is smaller than 500, which is smaller than 600. So that's how you would get that one in order. Okay, I hope you guys get to practice ordering numbers some more and talking about the value of each digit in a number. I'll see you soon.